Before I continue discussing the markets, please take this moment now with helping me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click subscribe. Click this bell. Click all. This helps you receive a notification when I post my next videos. Next, click the thumbs up button every time you watch my videos. Okay, let's continue with the view of the markets. In this video, I'm going to discuss the financial services sector in the stocks. The Dow Jones Index and the Russell 2000 Index are both heavily weighted in the financial services stocks. Yields and bonds trade inverse. When yields go higher, interest rates tend to follow. Higher interest rates are good for the banks. We're looking here on the weekly charts. We're looking at the yields, the 30-year, the 10-year, and the 5-year. Below is the 30-year bond, the 10-year note, and the 5-year notes. They trade inverse. So let's focus on the yields. Again, when yields go higher, typically interest rates go higher. So for the year, we are now trending higher inside of consolidation. For the 30-year, the 10-year, same, and the 5-year, similar. Let's go to the higher time frame on the monthly. Each of these is a month. Focus specifically on the yields, the 30, the 10, and the 5. So for the monthly, we're making higher highs and higher lows, trending high. For the 10, also trending higher, as well for the 5-year. So we'll see if these are going to continue trending higher or build a consolidation. And also interest rates. Can they go much lower? They will go up higher at some time. So stay informed of the yields. Yields hurt also small businesses much more than big businesses. Let's go to the financial sectors now. We'll start off with the faster time frame, the weekly. The financial sector is broad. You have the big banks that are heavily weighted in mortgages, auto financial, or business loans. Other ones that are more weighted in business loans, making income from currency transactions, from trading in financial instruments and derivatives. Other ones that deal more in the insurance policies. So here, looking at the weekly, we're looking at American Express. Is it a consolidation phase or is it trending? It's trending. Higher highs, higher lows. Here's the high for the year, a gap down, and we did break above the supply zone into this big round number right now, 120. It also gapped up from there, but we are not near the all-time high of the year yet. Bravo, Alpha, Charlie, Bank of America. When I say the letters, I say them phonetic alphabet. Broke out of consolidation, trending higher. Inside a supply zone where sellers were before. So we'll see what happens at the end of the day when it closes. All-time high was here, beginning of the year. Also gap down, struggling. Charlie, Citigroup. Is it consolidating or trending? It's trending. And here's a supply zone where sellers were before. Goff Sierra, Goldman Sachs. It's trending. It broke out of a consolidation. Again, consolidations are the good place where you look for the coil and you get into that trade. If you could get a good trigger identified inside consolidation, and then when it breaks out, you want to ride that trend. So it had a test there, went down, retested, didn't break lower, came down again, retested, didn't break lower, and then reversed and broke out. Good job at anybody that caught that there. Juliet Papa Mike, JP Morgan. It's trending. It also gapped up a few weeks ago. And here is the gap down. So it's trending. Mike Echo Tango MetLife, it's trending. Coming into this gap down. Some more financials. Looking at Mike Sierra, Morgan Stanley. It's trending. Also broke the all-time high for the year. And also the swing high, this yellow horizontal line was a swing high. We broke above it 2 weeks ago. We're trending higher. So far, looking like one of the strongest financials for the year. Uniform Sierra Bravo. It's consolidating. Also, it's inside what was a prior supply zone. Sellers right here, and it's struggling. Small trading ranges. Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, Wells Fargo, one of the bad banks on the block. It's trending. Here is a supply zone where sellers were before. We'll see what happens to go up there, but it's really bad performing. Bravo Kilo, it's consolidating with a minor trend. Sierra Tango Tango, it's more of a consolidation. Look at that. Here is the gap down, that gap for that week. See this orange horizontal line? This week it's testing it. It rejected it, rolling back inside what was a prior supply zone. Very interesting. Good technical setup if you understand how to trade these. Yeah, very good. If you were watching that on the faster time frame and using the setups from the higher time frames. Been good intraday or daily trade. Papa Yankee, Papa Lima, PayPal broke out of this consolidation, back inside of it now. So it's still a consolidation. Let's go to the higher time frames. But before we do that, let's also look at the perspective of zooming into the MATES. Identify who's consolidating, who's trending. Mike Sierra, trending. Uniform Sierra Bravo, consolidation. Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, trending. Bravo Kilo, consolidation. Sierra Tango Tango, consolidation. Papa Yankee, Papa Lima, consolidation. And let's go look at the other ones. I went fast over it. Alpha X-ray Papa, consolidation. Bravo Alpha Charlie, consolidation. Charlie, trending. Golf Sierra, trending. Juliet Papa Mike, trending. Mike Echo Tango, trending. Go to the faster time frame, higher time frames now, which is slower time frames, but the monthly. American Express, Alpha X-ray Papa over the past 5 years, we are not at the all-time high. For the month, big move up. But the all-time high was there for the year. Bravo Alpha Charlie, also huge move up for the month. All-time high was earlier in the year. Charlie, all-time high was beginning of the year. Big move up. Goldman Sachs, all-time high was not this year. It was a few years ago back. So it's lagging. It's a poor performer versus the other ones. Juliet Papa Mike, JP Morgan, all-time high was beginning of the year, so it's moving up. Mike Echo Tango, all-time high was several years ago, so it's lacking. You can see also these big moves up. They all broke out of consolidations on the monthly time frame. Each of these are monthly candles. But overall, the worst performers, Goldman Sachs and MetLife, because the all-time highs were several years ago. So this year they didn't even make all-time highs, whereas some of the other ones did. Let's go to the next group of financials. Mike Sierra. Look at the monthly chart again for 5 years. Mike Sierra, all-time high for the past 5 years is this year and this month. It's super strong, outperforming all the other ones I see for the financial services. Uniform Sierra Bravo, all-time high was beginning this year. Whiskey, Foxtrot, Charlie. Wow, all-time low for the past 5 years. Very bad. And there's the high was several years ago. Bravo Kilo, also underperforming right now. The all-time high was several years ago. Sierra Tango Tango, underperforming. The all-time high was several years ago. Papa Yankee, Papa Lima, all-time high is this year, and we just hot shot that was occurred last month. So the takeaway is the best performers I see here on the higher time frames. The higher time frames being the monthly and the weekly is Morgan Stanley and PayPal. But the overall financial services is not the best sector to be invested in. I showed that in the past videos, past few days ago. So again, I would not put smart money into these. But if I was into these, I already identified which ones I would be in. And let's stay focused on the bigger picture. We'll look final here at the equity indexes. I had mentioned the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the Russell 2000. That's these. It's heavily weighted. Dow Jones Industrial heavily weighted in banks. Russell 2000 heavily weighted in banks. Also, interest rates, when they move up or down, they have a huge effect on the utilities because the utilities pay dividends. So if the financials have a fast sell-off, we can see it affect the Dow Jones and the Russell 2000 in a negative way. Same with the Dow utilities. There's benefits because people want to go to safe havens for fixed income for the dividends. Thank you for watching. If you like this market information I've shared and want to learn more with greater detail, step-by-step training, I have a Patreon page. I share trade ideas for earning monthly income. Below in the description box, click Show More. Scroll down. This link here, click on it. Take you here to my Patreon page. Select the membership and join. Then you have access to unlock my posts.